You were never born a villain. You were not born with a cruel heart or an unrelenting thirst for power. You came into this world innocent, full of potential. But what happened? What turned you into the force of destruction that you now stand as? What made you so powerful? The answer lies in the world that built you, the same world that rejected you, the same world that tried to hold you down, the same world that told you who you should be. This is where the story begins. The world told you to be quiet. It told you to fit in. It told you that being good was the way. You tried. You listened. You obeyed. But no matter how much you gave, no matter how much you conformed, it was never enough. Every time you tried to meet their standards, they crushed you. They rejected you. And here's the truth. You didn't choose to be the villain. The world made you that way. Look at yourself right now. Look at the fire that burns inside of you. It didn't come from nowhere. The pain, the rejection, the struggle, it all served a purpose. It's the fuel that burns in your soul. It's what's turning you into the person they never thought you could be. The person you never thought you could be. They wanted to destroy you. They wanted to break your spirit. But what they didn't realize is that when you break someone's spirit, you don't kill them. You create a force stronger than ever before. You were always the outsider. You were always different. And they saw that as a weakness. They saw you as someone who didn't fit in, someone they could control, someone they could break. But now, as you stand here today, you realize something profound. They were wrong. They never saw the power hidden deep inside you. They never saw the strength in your struggle. They never saw the villain you were destined to become. The awakening, embracing the darkness. There comes a time when the weight of the world becomes too much to carry. And when that time comes, the darkness inside you awakens. It is in this darkness that your true power lies. You've been taught to fear it. They've called it evil, monstrous, destructive. But here's the thing. That darkness is your strength. The rage you feel, the pain you carry. It's not a burden to bear. It's a weapon to wield. Every rejection, every betrayal, every failure, every moment they told you that you weren't enough, it has been shaping you into the person you need to be. You've been broken down, but now you're rebuilding yourself. You've been forged by fire into a being that will never again bow to the whims of a world that only seeks to crush you. It's time to embrace the darkness. The power of the villain doesn't lie in their cruelty, it lies in their ability to rise, even when the world tells them they are nothing. The point of no return, rising above society's expectations. For so long you tried to be the good guy. You tried to fit in. You tried to follow their rules, meet their expectations, be the person they wanted you to be. But every time you tried to be their version of perfect, they rejected you. Every time you tried to be the good boy, they crushed your spirit. And now you've realized they will never accept you. You'll never fit into their perfect world. So why keep trying to? It's time to stop caring about their judgment. It's time to stop caring about fitting in. It's time to stop worrying about what society thinks of you. You've done enough. You've played by their rules. You've been their pawn, their tool, but no more. This is your moment, your time to stand tall and embrace who you truly are. Not the person they wanted you to be, but the person you were always meant to be. You are not a hero, not a victim, not a savior. You are a force of nature, a warrior, a villain. The power within, transforming into the villain you were meant to be. It's time to rise from the ashes of your old self. The good boy mentality that they shoved down your throat, burn it. The need for approval, the desire to fit in, destroy it. You don't need their validation. You don't need their acceptance. You are more than their standards. You are a force unto yourself. Embrace the villain within you. Embrace the anger, the resentment, the frustration, the darkness that society tried to make you suppress. It's what will make you powerful. Don't fight it. Use it. Let it fuel you, drive you, push you to become everything they tried to stop you from becoming. You're no longer the person they think you should be. You're the person they never saw coming. You've broken free from their expectations, and now you're going to create your own path, the rise, walking a path of your own design. You have a choice now. You can walk the path they created for you, the path of mediocrity, or you can carve out your own destiny. You've been pushed to the edge, tested to your limits, and now you know what you're truly capable of. You are a force to be reckoned with. The world may try to push you back, to break you, to tear you down. They may call you a villain, a monster. They'll label you as something ugly, something unworthy. But it doesn't matter anymore. You will rise above them. You've been forged in the fires of rejection, and now you stand as an unstoppable force. You will never again play by their rules. The villain inside you has risen, and now nothing can stop you. Now you've heard the truth that the world doesn't want you to know. You are not the person they tried to make you. You are not the hero they wanted, nor the victim they wished you to be. You are the villain, but not the kind they fear in their stories. You are the kind who reclaims their power, who takes control and rises from the ashes of their past. No more playing by their rules. No more caring about their opinions, their judgments, or their standards. You have been forged by the very world that tried to break you, and now you stand stronger than ever before. The pain, the rejection, the hardships, they were all part of your transformation. So, I challenge you, what will you do now? Will you cower in the face of the world that tries to break you down? Or will you rise up, build your own path, and show them exactly what happens when you refuse to be a victim? The villain inside you is not a curse. It's a blessing. Embrace it. Use it to drive you, to fuel your ambition, to show the world the force you've become. It's time for you to rise and claim your place in this world. No more excuses. No more apologies. Just relentless, untamed power. If this message resonated with you, if you feel the fire burning inside you, don't just sit back. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the Midnight Alpha and join a community of people who are no longer waiting for permission to live the life they were meant to live. You have the power to rise, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Make your move. The world is yours for the taking. Stay relentless. Stay bold. Stay unstoppable. Welcome to the Midnight Alpha.